Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, Nathan's streaming computer, his editing computer, has been slowing down over the past months, couple of years you could say. So he's decided to upgrade the motherboard and the hard disks inside the machine. So he's currently, or this is his current machine. There we are, it's got a Corsair case, and in this bad boy we've got, what is it, an AMD, what is it, Nathan?
Yeah, we've got an AMD FXTM 6356 core processor, equivalent to an i5 for you Intel people out there. And then the motherboard is a GA78LNT USB 3 6.0.
Fantastic, and there's currently 16 gig of RAM in here. We've put an SSD in this machine, or a solid state hard drive if you like, which has quickened it up, but we've gone for the full works. We've gone for a motherboard, we've gone for a new processor, and we've gone for an upgrade in RAM. So we purchased this bundle off Amazon for, I think it was £379 altogether. So if we just open it up. Okay, so just the invoice, I believe, yeah. Okay, you get the internet security flyer in there. It's a 90-day trial from Bulgard.
Rubbish.
Okay, you've got the usual bubble wrap and stuff, and this is the motherboard bundle. And let's have a look. Oh, right, okay. Right, this is what it comes in. Let's just get rid of that a second. Right, okay, they've bundled it up. I think this is understandable. I've seen some reviews on this. People are expecting the box to come all neat and tidy, but as you can see, because it's a motherboard bundle, they've actually put the processor, or attached the processor, and the RAM as well, a 32 gig of RAM. Right, so I think I was a little bit too close in that last camera shot according to Nathan. So yeah, as I was saying, this bundle, normally you'd expect this to be all nice and flat, but the supplier, of course, has put the processor on there already, 32 gig of RAM, the USB guard here, and Ethernet sort of guard, all the rest of it goes, you know, HDMI, all that sort of thing, that'll go on the back. We have got power connector cables there for the motherboard, and then we've got the main body. So let's take this out. I'm hoping there might be some instructions under here. Yes, there is. So we've got some more data cables there, connector cables, installation guide, probably warranty. Yeah, warranty, health and safety and all that sort of stuff. What the back panel connectors do, what we've got there, and we've also got the motherboard drivers on disk. So let's carefully take the bundle out of the anti-static bag, and there she is, like there. Let's have a closer look at what we've got in the box. So this is what's actually contained in the box. So we've got the main motherboard. As I said, we've got the AMD RYZEN 7 processor. You've got the 32 gig of RAM there. And then we've got the, yeah, as you can see, the motherboard. So
Graphics card goes in there as well, guys.
Yeah, we've got the USB guard and, you know, all the components on the back. Some cables, the layout of the motherboard, driver's disc, and a multilingual installation guide as well. And then, of course, we've got the box itself. So what we're going to do now, we're going to attempt to upgrade Nathan's machine by taking out the old motherboard and processor and RAM and replace it with this new motherboard. Wish us luck. So what we'll need for this, we'll need just a bog standard Phillips screwdriver, and for you mucky people out there, we've got a can of compressed air, but we've already hoovered this machine out in the past few days because we replaced the hard disk. So in theory, what you should do here with these machines is where maybe an anti-static wristband with a crocodile clipped onto the side of the chassis. Now I haven't actually got one of those, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ground myself by touching the metal every now and again. I'm just going to make sure that the PSU is off as well. Turn it off and on a few times just to discharge any surplus electricity in there. Right, the motherboard is in. We've got to sort out cable management and everything, but the main components are back in. We got, you know, the power, the graphics card is back in. We've put all the like the front-facing USB cables in, the two USB 3 sockets on the front, SATA cables for the optical and hard disk drives, and finally the two ATX power cables. All I need to do now is put the sides back on the PC case and take the machine upstairs and test. So we're back up in Nathan's room now. PC's in place. I've installed all the cables on the back. One thing to remember with this motherboard and the graphics card that Nathan's got installed on his PC. Nathan, what's the graphics card you've got?
It's a NVIDIA 1050 Ti, GTX 1050 Ti.
With that particular graphics card and this motherboard, you cannot use the onboard VGA graphics. So what we've had to do, I'm not sure if you can see in here, we've had to use, because Nathan's got a dual screen, we've had to use the HDMI socket and the DisplayPort socket as well. There's also a DVI socket on his graphics card. I've already fired up this machine already just for the drivers to install for all the different components. So we'll switch it on now for the second time and see how quick we boot. And there we go. Yeah, that was a nice fast boot. So as you can see there on the fan, got nice colours in there. Nice and quiet as well because of the SSDs in there. So yeah, Nathan, what do you think on that?
Amazing.
So Nathan, let's just log into the PC and have a look at the specs. Obviously, I'm not going to. So that's it with the installation of this motherboard bundle. If there's any questions you'd like to ask about it, then please feel free to do so. Or if you've got any questions about anything you'd like to chat about. But for now, I bid you farewell and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.